Hero Comics here. We're back. This is Hero Comics. Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube that are in response to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. Let's continue on here with some other things. Something different, a little different. Is basically fan art of a teenage male Bulma and a young grade school aged female Goku. And she talked about what she felt on him while they were sleeping in the same bed. And I was saying, this is weird. This is after all, man. I don't like it. So people say, actually, a lot of people got mad at the original because it was like a copy of the original one. The original female Bulma and original male Goku slept in the same bed. And he's like going, feeling around where he shouldn't, probably touching things he should not be touching, without touching things he shouldn't be touching. With Bulma, and she's like, that's weird, that's different. Just like it was supposed to be a silly moment. But some people say, like, yeah, a lot of people got mad at the original too. I say, well, that's good to hear. And someone said, bro, stop. It's not a double standard. Yeah, it is. There's no more examples. There's lots of examples. Someone says, I cannot stop staring at gender bent lolly Goku. And someone said, mind-boggling, isn't it? Yeah, so weird. And someone says on a comic, Dysphoria, my Dysphoria is Fear comic, which still getting controversy because, of course, it's telling the truth. They said dysphoria is distress/discomfort, so that's fear, not fear. Those distress and discomfort are fear, are what happens with fear. So no. I say fear makes people distressed and uncomfortable. And someone says, I have never heard of a trans person be afraid of their genitals, except for all the people that are. Never mind. Thanks, I'll be famous. You just wait and see. Someone said, you won't be famous. I'll get rid of this whole dysphoria is fear mentality and make real art. Gritty teeth emoji. Basically, real art that I like, art according to dictionaries is expression through some sort of creative way, which this counts as. Someone says, I wish I had one too. You're bold, and I like it. Some days I wish I was a chick, said somebody. Personally, I wish I had been born a girl. So much more freedom and choices. So someone, I'm like, whoa, I don't know about that stuff. And I say, sorry if you feel that way. Well, that's impossible. But if all of it is something to sneeze at, being born with one should not automatically make you inferior to other people. Someone says, actually, transgender males can totally get a stick. No, they can't. Through phyloplasty. Basically, taking skin from other parts of their body and rolling it into a tube and sewing it on, getting it sewn onto their vulva. It doesn't work. It's bad news. A person who was born without a penis or who lost theirs can get a stick through artificial means of wrongness. Most transgender men, girls want to be boys. Don't want a penis because they feel inferior without one, and they do. It has nothing to do with society. It has a lot to do with society. Are you kidding me? Trans men, girls want to be boys, just feel wrong without one through lies. Just like any guy who's not a guy would. Who's not a guy would. Next, gentlemen are she's dude. They're dudes. And I say, only my feelings do not count according to science. Comment flag as spam. I say feelings do not count according to science, but altering one does. That's why they don't sew body parts into things to take them off. Unless it's part of experiment to see what would happen when they do have to alter the natural order. That makes me wonder why doctors and psychologists are so eager to tell the individual that they are trans and need assignment surgery. So I said, hating on me. I was like, you healthy see the people who believe that they are who believe they are. Wait. They do not make any sense. I think you know this, and I do. But he doesn't like it, of course. You'll help me see that people that believe they are trans are being experimented on by psychotic doctors and other medical professionals. This is yet another reason why people should not transition. Here's a radical idea. Well, those doctors aren't actually experimenting on anyone at all. Then why would they go against the natural order? Someone said, yes, to call them she's. Lie with them. I know. I'm lying with them. Someone says, just how many books have you got filled with this other, bull crap? Oh my gosh, you actually turned this into a trans thing. It was always a trans thing. Lamest plot twist ever, because I say it's lame. I gotta find something to get you on. Actually, it was always about transgenderism. Lol, this comic is stupid, because I say it's stupid. And you're actually like ranting on transgenders going to do stuff. Because I got rid of that word. XD. How is it stupid? On the art is bad. Two, you're targeting transgender people for really no reason other than the fact that they're lying about their biological sex. One other people lie along with them, and messing themselves out real bad for no good reason. Go. Offensive and awful, says somebody, and I say, and then say, JK, this is an amazing comic. Nice of you have me go into it a second there. It's like, best joke ever. It's clearly a bad comic. Only to those who hate what a hero is saying. Effing preach. I'm like, wait, that's directed to me? Awesome. And no, when I'll stop. It's directed to me? Haha, no. I'm talking about the different person comment. F off. There's really no one cares about your stupid stickman transphobic comics. Other than me, and that's right. That's good. No one cares about you either, says somebody. That might be true, but it's not transphobe scum like you. Scum like you. You literally, your group's called Furry Booty Club. Deactivate it. You don't deserve to be someone such fan club either, transphobe apologist. Actually, I do care. It's enough for me to keep going. Okay, but you don't feel the need to make them? Why do you feel the need to make them? Just let us live in peace through lies. No. We're not hurting you. Dysphoria isn't hurting you. Yeah, it is. It's basically causing people to do horrible things to themselves. So I'll fight against it. You can have your opinion, but you don't need to voice it so much in this way. So we see it. So we see it, and actually have to deal with it. Think about it. I say, I believe that people who believe they are transgender are hurting themselves. They say that there's something wrong with their bodies, and there's nothing wrong with them. Dysphoria/fear has deceived them and others, and I must help them fight against it. Someone says, no, they don't think there's something wrong with their bodies. Yes, they do. Well, that's why they're doing this stuff. This is their body doesn't match up with their brain because they say it doesn't. So something wrong with it. Or they're simply be happier in another gender through lies. Which is wrong. Don't do that. Why is this necessary to fight against this nastiness? That's why. If you want to believe this way, can't you just do it in private? No, I have to fight against this stuff. So it's a pro. It's very obvious that I have a hobby. Well, you only do is obsess over someone's sex life. You perv. And we know the fact they're doing the exact same thing. Ignore it. Nope. Who's obsessing over someone's sex life? You loser, virgin, perv. No, dude, I'm a virgin. I'm having 14, loving my boy wants to someone like stay one. I know. Why are you worried about a 14-year-old in his virginity? Smiley face emoji. Gender dysphoria is not fear. What the heck? There's no force all the fear involved. What the heck? I say his other argument. Someone says his other arguments give you sillier. He thinks fear is the basic emotion and the concept, in fact, of mental illness. Here was a blatant definition of mental illness. Smiley face emoji. Laugh to your cry emoji. So it's like, you're still wrong. That's not my fault. And kink shaming, don't even know why you're into those disgusting fetishes. That's your fault. I think the internet know about your fetishes. When you think of my art as mediocre, when you think of my art as mediocre, I put like 4 hours in each one. Again, I'm homeschooled. I don't know about gender study classes or whatever the heck that is. I say I never said that. I said your art was amazing and that you should try to show people that you are with it, who you are with it. I want you to express yourself in that way, other than other possible ways, instead of trying to transition. I'm like, thanks. Not talking to a guy under me, like, oh, sorry about that. I say. The answer below was literally just an alt account of some guy I ticked off, or refused to tell him about my genitals. Ignore him and ignore this abuse. He's a transphobe just like Hero. And I say, no, she is not. I keep it clean. But it's nice to have a defender, though. I say, someone said, the person below is a mediocre artist. It should take some lessons. Don't you have a gender study class to attend? Someone says, you call him a mediocre artist, and you literally have nothing on your gallery, on your page. It's full of people thanking you for likes and watches. Don't say he needs lessons when you are literally capable of making art yourself. Yeah, you were frightening in my comment section. That was fun. And someone says, I'm a biological female that identifies as female. That's good. I don't shave my legs. I'm bisexual. That's not good. You stop doing that. I like both girls and boys. That's after out. The thought of having sex with a man pleases me. That should. That you're a female. The thought of having sex with a woman pleases me. You shouldn't. That's after out. You shouldn't be doing that. I've been in relationships with guys before, and relationships with girls before too. Stop doing that. I recently had a doctor's appointment and had some blood drawn. I have no sexually transmitted diseases, and doctor says I'm healthy. I can reassure you that me being in a relationship with someone of the same sex does not negatively impact my health at all. And I say, at least not yet. You should quit while you're ahead. Good idea to warn them on that. And someone says, are you implying that us LGBT people don't practice safe sex? No. To clarify, I don't practice it when I get older. Obviously, sigh and sweating emojis and tear emojis. Quit doing what? You want me to quit being myself to satisfy your religious fetish? People like you make me sick. No, quit doing that nasty stuff. You still be yourself. You won't be doing that nasty stuff. As I say, someone said, at least that yet. I'm going to hold you to that, hon. In 20 years, I'm going to check off one blank and then mock you openly because you had contracted HIV by that point, like you said you would. Like, well, a person whose fees may not get an accident for a long time, but then one day things could change. It's better to try to obey the law. So it's a transphobic piece of stuff. Don't cuss, I hear that word. What you got? Got all the time there. Hateful and human bigot. The world does not need to make a society worse through truth. It's 2019, nearly 2020. Who cares? Doesn't matter what year it is. Time to get with a program of lies and act like a mature individual through lies and start helping our species rather than resisting poor people like the trans into killing themselves because they don't want to face the truth. I bet you even call yourself a trans for pity. So people will like you. No, I don't, which is disgusting because people are suffering and you clearly don't care if they're gay, bi, lesbian, or whatever, as long as you get to feel better about yourself. Beep, no offense, but I'm not taking any advice from a guy who looks like he says, "Milady," unironically, expecting to charm every girl he meets. Next. I said, you may call me whatever you want, but I'm not somebody against